everybody, welcome to our little adventures. We're going to do a little bit something different with you guys. I was in the military when I got out in 2010. We moved back home and we had decided at that time we wanted to start up a paranormal investigation team. We built our team, started doing that. Well, we kind of forgot about it because we did it for about 10 years. And then we just didn't have time for it anymore. Well, we went through and we found some of our old files, which was pretty interesting to find. We had some pretty good things happen when we did a lot of stuff here locally. This town has a lot of history to it anyway. So what we're going to do is each video we're going to share with you all one of our locations and some of the evidence that we caught. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Comment, like, subscribe. Also, it's something we've talked about, possibly maybe getting back into doing this again. We're not 100% sure on that, but hey, drop a comment. Tell us, do you think we should start doing these investigations again? Like I said, we caught some pretty interesting stuff, really. So the first location, I'll set it up for you. It's an old house. It's probably here in this town would have been a rich person's home. I mean, it had a lot. It was a pretty big home. It had one floor was nothing but like a dance floor, like a party room, like you would see maybe in the old days. So I'm going to give you, and I'm going to have to read it because I can't remember it all. It's been a while. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of a brief history of this house. It depends on who you talk to what it's called. We called it the Judge Mason house. You'll know why after I tell you the history of it. Some people call it the Newcomb house. Some people call it the Mason Newcomb Sulzer house. It doesn't matter. It's a very neat location. It's currently being remodeled. And it was being, he's been working on it for a long time. He was actually doing this remodeling when we investigated it. So the house was built in 1868 by Judge Charles Holland Mason, hence Judge Mason House. He wanted to start his career in journalism, so he also founded our very first newspaper called the Cannelton Economist in 1849. So he had been here for some time, and then he decided that he was going to build this house in 1868. He was never married or never had children, and there's a reason I'm specifying this for you guys, and you'll understand when you hear the last clip that we played for you guys. And then in 1881, he sold it to Dwight Newcomb. Dwight was a brother of Horatio Dalton Newcomb, who was the treasurer of our Indiana Cotton Mill, which is also here in our town. We did not investigate that because it is apartments now, and it's been apartments for quite some time. So you can't really do a paranormal investigation in that location. But Mr. Newcomb lived there until his death in 1892. So he lived there for probably about 12 years. It looks like about 12 years. Then in 1892, Samuel Sulzer, he was the owner of the building, and from 1925 to 1935, it was called the KFC home. The only thing we can figure is Knights of Columbus. We could be totally off on that because of the 20s and 30s. I'm not quite sure if it was something different or not. And then in 1935, the Cannelton schools, public schools, bought it. It served as their, basically their annex. That's where the superintendent's office was, secretaries, different things like that actually worked in the building. A lot of this, the reason I'm giving you the history of this is because I needed, when you hear that last clip, and we won't tell you anything, I'll tell you more about it when I get ready when we get ready to play it. The history of this house kind of sets up and leads into that final clip. So right now we're going to get into the very first clip that we found. Okay, the third clip we have for you is another SB7 session inside the Judge Mason home, and you clearly can hear them say Mason, which was kind of cool because it's related to the name of the home and the person who built the home. So that would be the third clip that we play.
Let's say Mason. It was either Mason or...
So the fourth and final clip that we're going to play for you guys, I'm going to set this up for you. This was an EVP that we caught. We were all taking a break. We were all sitting back at base camp. We even had a guest with us that had never been on an investigation. Her daughter nominated her. She won. She got to go with us. She got to experience this as well. Keep in mind, nobody else was in the home. We heard 3 times. We want you all to listen and tell us what you hear. But when we listen back to this audio clip, you can hear it say it 5 different times. And it's the same thing that it says. Like I said, we only heard it 3 times. We didn't have any equipment or anything going. And we were sitting there after we heard it. We're like, great, we don't have any equipment going. And then it clicked with me. Wait a minute. We have a voice recorder running down in the basement. Luckily, when I recovered that voice recorder from the basement, we had that audio on that. We appreciate you guys watching. We'd love to know what you think in the comments. And as I told you when we started, we're going through our files right now. The next one we're going to do is the old Cannelton gym. It's no longer used as a gym. Quick little history for you, and then I'll give you more details when we do the video. There was a plane crash not too far from here, and it was used as a makeshift morgue. So there's a lot more to that story, and we'll be covering that. And we plan on trying to put out one of these videos of our clips at least once a day for you guys. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, let us know what you think. Have a great day.